Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the show. It is your favorite YouTuber of all time, Nostalgia Leon Hart Rips, and we're back with another one. And on tonight's episode, I have a few discussions. We're going to crack some sealed, and we're going to talk about the PokeTuber crap that they're kind of spewing. And man, it's just like still the worst advice I've ever heard in my life. I mean, it's such a simple formula, guys. And it's just like, as long as these people have been in the hobby, I don't understand their viewpoints. And we're going to go over a few of them today. We're also going to test this tin and make sure it has Paradox Rift and Twilight Masquerade. And it does. Look at that. And today, I've been having a lucky day so far. I won $400 playing slot machines, so we're going to see if that luck reverts back to Pokemon and the greatest set ever created, Paradox Rift. Paradox shit. Hopefully we pull something. Hopefully we pull the Greninja, what we're hoping for tonight. But we'll see. We'll start off with one pack, and we'll kind of discuss the news going on at Pokemon. First, we'll start with Nostalgianomics, telling everyone to open up a Pokemon vending machine. Guys, I'm going to tell you why this is a stupid idea. It's just like opening up a card shop. It doesn't make sense. It's too much overhead and too many bills. And it's just extra steps of the whole point is you buy sealed product and you sit on it for 5 to 10 years and you just wait. And then when prices are like crazy and you just like are like, okay, fuck it, I'm going to take the money. Like, then you take your money. You don't get a vending machine that costs like 20 grand to sell Scarlet and Violet Era packs for like $7 when they would just sell on Marketplace for that or sell in person to people for that. So that's first of all why you don't start a vending machine or a card shop. Any high-end collector will tell you that is stupid. So we're going to start off seeing what our hit is. Already looking bad. Paradox Rift always letting us down. Kingdra. Damn, what a bummer. Already bad. Like I said, we never pull anything. Next, Team Rocket Joey's selling a bunch of his stuff. Which, it's like fine if you want to do that, man. But I still don't understand the mindset of like, him saying, you're going to go in this round cycle of your products dropping back down to zero. Like, no, if you bought good sets like Fusion Striker Lost Origin, the chase cards are already there. That it, like, over time, if you just wait another year or two, you'll see Lost Origin just keep climbing higher. And Fusion Strike keep climbing higher. You'll probably even see Battle Styles climb higher at this rate. And probably other Scarlet and Violet Era sets. And it's just like, if you want to sell off some of your $10 singles or whatever, be my guest. But selling off your seal just makes no sense whatsoever. So let's see what we get. Come on. Give us something good. What do we got? Okay, here comes the big hit. Come on, dude. Not Zekrom. Man, dude. Okay, so there's 2 hollows again. Maybe these tins are guaranteed hollows. I'm not 100% sure. But here's our big pack. Twilight Masquerade. Hopefully we actually pull something out of this, but that's why you shouldn't open up a card shop. That's why you don't do vending machines. It's a simple theory. You buy your sealed product and you just let it get older and it becomes worth more money. It's not a big surprise. Like, even though T-Moms went up tremendously, I'm still confident that box will double in price if I just keep waiting. And it already almost has, and I just bought it not that long ago. It went from like 8 to like 11 grand, 12 grand. And it's probably going to be like a $15,000 box. You just have to be patient. I'm buying another Evolving Skies ETB at 300. Tomorrow, the deal kind of fell through until tomorrow, but like Evolving Skies right now, it's just, you just wait until like it's 1,000 in ETB. Wait until Fusion Strike's 2 grand. Like, what's going to stop it? They're not reprinting it. Less and less of it exists every day. Tons of it's being ripped open. The demand's fucking insane. Like, I mean, you could sell if you want. But I'm just here to let you know, it's not a wise decision. It's not a wise decision to start a card shop. And it's not a wise decision to get vending machines. Like, these YouTubers' advice is just, like, so far from good that it's not even, It's just ridiculous at this point. Like it really is. What do we do? Do we do the card trick on Twilight? I don't think we do. But I think we're gonna get burned again, man. Like every time. Let's see. I will say these packs must be like confirmed hollows, but no hits. Let's see. A lot of people. Oh yeah, I gotta talk about something else that happened. Damn, bro, we never pull shit. But yeah, 3 hollows. So it's like a hollow in every pack's kind of neat. Maybe those are like god packs, but you just don't pull shit. So yeah, those kind of suck. Um, another guy, he made a video saying how he thinks he's buying like resealed Sword and Shield boxes from Walmart, and it's like, no, dude, Sword and Shield pull rates were just really fucking terrible. Like I used to open up those heavy hitters boxes like crazy and not pull a damn thing. So that's just kind of how it is. The pull rates are terrible, but it was funny seeing someone think Sword and Shield packs are resealed. Very unlikely that you're going to find Sword and Shield or Scarlet and Violet packs resealed. It's a lot of work. I'm not saying they don't exist out there, but you're going to have a higher chance of like a team-up box being resealed or Sun and Moon Era being resealed or anything older because it's actually worth more money. Like a $5 to $15 pack's just not worth resealing. 151 has hit $15 a pack, by the way. So that's pretty crazy. I was saying to buy Blooming Waters, where you could still get it at like 130. Because I knew 151's probably gonna hit $20 a pack, and even if it does that, I was buying Blooming Waters at 230 and 130, and it's like now it's like even just 12 times 20 a pack's like 240. So that's why I said, like, even though I'm not a huge 151 fan, I'm starting to come around to it because now the cards are starting to become worth something that is still kind of worth it. But honestly, if I'm going to crack any set anymore, it's probably going to be Celebrations, because with how the packs are, like I was saying on this channel, if you pull like a Lugia out of each pack, let's say, like, and you get 4 packs, and you just grade them all, and they're like pretty mint condition Lugias or like Ho-Ohs, and let's say you maybe get 1 Pikachu out of a box, like you pretty much have a chance to just turn that into like $400, $100 for each Lugia, $100 for each Ho-Oh, $200 for your promo, and I mean the value, like I said, is just insane with Celebrations right now. And then if you pull the Charizard or anything big, it's like you're even more in the money. And yeah, like it's really not a terrible set to like rip open, in my opinion. That you could rip open like a box for $100, and you could really finish it being up like $500, $600, $700 if you just get some PSA 10s. If you get the Pikachu, pop it in a PSA 10, you're up to $600. You get the promo graded and pop it in a 10, you're up another $200, you're at $800. You know, like, and let's say you get like a Lugia out of each pack, maybe even a Lugia and a Ho-Oh out of each pack, like there's another $400. Like you could really potentially open up $1,000 in PSA 10 cards if you're going to grade them and mess around with grading a lot. Like it's really not a bad idea to rip those Celebrations boxes. But my point is, you just keep holding, man. And it may seem boring, it may be slow, but there's really no other different way to do it. It's just you have to keep holding. You have to just chill. Keep yourself busy so you're doing other things, so you're not just like hyper focused on it. And leave your collection alone. Like leave it like I do. Like I just leave everything chill. The prices go up and down, but what happens is, like, over the long run, they just continue to steadily rise, and the products get harder and harder to find as they're out of print. So you either do that or you get really good at buying singles, and I just kind of do both. So that's just the point of this video. Don't start a vending machine. Don't start your fucking own card store. Just buy shit, throw it in your closet, be happy with what you got, sit back, and watch the gains roll in. That's the best way to do it. And other YouTubers are talking about selling right now, and I don't think that's the way to go. Just because some people couldn't afford cards where Pokemon Joey lives does not mean that things are not extremely liquid on Marketplace. I mean, on Marketplace, everything sells like in an instant. I mean, even like the goofiest card, like I just seen a Magby from I think Paldea. It's like a $90 card in a 10. The guy wanted 80. It fucking sold instantly. Like the weirdest PSA 10 card you wouldn't think would sell. That's like I said with the Dark Sylveon. If you put that up for like $180 in a PSA 10, it would just sell. Like, it's literally that liquid at this point that pretty much any of these boxes, if I put them up right now, they would be gone. Um, it's that crazy, and it's just going to get worse. So be prepared. Do what I've been telling you guys to do with like your singles, buying the best singles you can find, keeping them safe, keeping them in good storage, and grabbing PSA 10s that are really clean if you can find them, and grabbing any like 151 that you're finding under $15 a pack is still not bad. And like I said, Fusion Strike, Lost Origin cases, Team Up, Cosmic Eclipse, like all of these are going to do really well. Evolving Skies, even Evolving Skies ETBs. Like I was buying more of them for 80. I hate spending $300 on them, but I just still think $300 is super undervalued, and they're going to be a $600 to $700 to $800 ETB, no problem. So that's why you just have to be patient. Um, Set a goal and say like I'm holding for 5 years no matter what. And that's basically like my goal. Is like even though I've gotten good gains, I'm still just holding for 5 to 10 years no matter what, because I just know like almost all of this will be ripped open. I mean, in 5 to 10 years, and it will just be like new sets like Obsidian Flames or Paradox Rift, and we all see how exciting those openings are. So that's just what I'm doing. Um, but hearing some of the whack advice on YouTube is like so cringe level, because I'm like with Nostalgianomics, like you're telling people to open up vending machines, dude. Like, there's no way in hell you're gonna do that. And if he does, he's crazy. Like, just continue to hold the steel that you got. Maybe collect some profits off some small stuff, like what Pokemon Joey's doing. Like maybe sell your Battle Styles booster boxes because they're up. Maybe sell your City of Flames box because you're up. But like for your big ticket items, hold. No point in selling. It's just they're never reprinting Fusion Strike. They're never reprinting Chilling Reign. They're never reprinting Lost Origin. And even right now, like it's still not even a bad time to buy. And that's just my honest opinion on the matter. I mean, even Chilling Reign. It literally, the Blaziken art is so beautiful in my opinion. Like even Chilling Reign, when I look at it, it like I believe in 5 to 10 years from now, it could hold that like intrinsic value that like a box like Flashfire does. Where like Flashfire is like 11 grand. I mean, it has the chase card. You know what I mean? Like the Blaziken is a great chase card. It's still extremely valuable, raw in a PSA 10, and it's just a very collectible box. And the look just looks. It has the look. It has the cards. It has really everything that you would look for in a good set to invest in. And still, at $600, that's not bad for a box this old. Like you're getting in a box that's good and old, and an old art set. And to me, that's the key: is going for old arts or tag teams. Either one of these are pretty much the future of Pokemon, and they're they're just better than vintage, in my opinion. Better than some vintage. Maybe not all vintage, because Skyridge is like king and stuff like that, but they definitely give vintage a run for their money, and all the art's extremely respectable. And even the Scarlet and Violet era stuff, it's still going up. Like the Greninja is becoming a top tier level chase card for $1,200 for a PSA 10, soon to probably be $1,600 to $2,000. And this is just the stuff that you should be chilling on and letting it get more expensive, because the longer you wait, the less and less it will exist. And you see this even with the singles. Like less than like I'm not finding Muse for $80 anymore. I'm not finding Lugias for $300 anymore. I'm not finding Lugias for $200. I'm not, like, you can tell the singles are drying up as they creep up in price. And that's showing you as a whole, the sealed and singles market is drying up, and it's just all being bought up, and it's good to get in still, and just be patient. Don't start any side businesses. Don't do any fucking card stores. Don't do any stupid shit. Just be patient with what you have, and be happy with what you have. And if you can afford more, try to grab more. And that's my best message, man. Get stuff that you care about. Get stuff that you like. Get stuff that you're proud to own, and just chill on it, man, and be happy. Don't worry, be happy. That's the old Bob Marley saying: is don't worry, be happy. And it's like even right now, like when I paid $6,300 for a Fusion Strike case, even though I bought my case of Fusion for $1,000, because I still feel Fusion easily. If I didn't buy another case now, it's just gonna run to 12 grand or like 15 grand, and I'm gonna be like, why didn't I just buy it? You know what I mean? So if you have this attitude of like where you're afraid all the time, you're just never going to get real gains, and realizing like, okay, it sucks to pay 6 grand, but technically I only paid $1,000 for my first case. So if I cost-based average, which a lot of good investors will tell you this, I'm really only in my cases like 3 grand a case. And that's not that bad. That's extremely low still. So sometimes you realize you made a mistake. You should have bought more cases, and you got to pay the penalty and just keep waiting and move on, because why does it matter if you paid 6 grand? So what, you paid $1,000 3 years ago. We're talking about now's time. And so what if you're paying 6, 7 grand now? Is it going to matter when it's 12? You know what I mean? So you have to look at it that way. Or you'll be kicking yourself in the ass and then buying it at a way higher time, because you're like, damn, it's 12 now. I might as well buy it before it's 24. And I just did the same thing with Team Up. I had to kick myself in the ass for not buying it 4 grand. And now, I had to finally buy it at 8,000, and it's like now it's almost 4 grand more than that. So you just have to buy and hold, and you will do fine. And don't let these YouTubers scare you. Don't let them like scare you into selling because of their stupid experience that they had. Like, I went to a card show and no one had money. Yeah, people don't have money at certain times. Stuff doesn't move at certain times. That means nothing in the grand scheme of holding long term. Anyway, that's all we have for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for sticking around for 17 minutes with the night talk. That's all we got for this one. Hope you enjoyed it. We're out.